Well, Donald Trump is so much the subject of a lot of the feedback that I get from all of you on Twitter, on Facebook, on our Media Buzz Facebook page, and in emails after the show, that it's even reached a point where even if Trump hasn't said something, some of you might speculate about what would happen if he did say it. Been getting a number of emails from I4032, and I think it's time for you to tell us what state you're from, or what your first name is or something, because otherwise I just have to refer to you as I and a number. It's very impersonal. But I writes, Bob Woodward is no doubt one who'd say that Trump shouldn't have said that the plane is going down, that the plane going down was probably due to terrorism, because that fact has not been established. Likewise, Woodward should not have given Hillary Clinton a pass on her, quote, intentions, because they have not been established. All right, let me take these one at a time. Woodward didn't address Trump and the plane. In fact, the interview was conducted before the Egypt Air flight crash and before Donald Trump sent out the tweet saying it looks like terrorism. And that's what he said. He said it looks like terrorism. The media beat up on him. Hillary Clinton went on a CNN show later that day and she said it appears to be terrorism, which was not proven at the time. But at the same time, both of them, at different points in the news cycle, said what a lot of Americans were thinking. Woodward had nothing to say about that. As far as what Bob Woodward did say about Hillary Clinton not having any intent to use her home email server as a way of making classified information more readily available to other countries or our enemies, I think the key point here is, and I pressed on this, like, how can you know what her intent was until the FBI investigation is complete? And he says, well, even her worst enemies wouldn't say that she was deliberately trying to do this. She maybe was just being sloppy or negligent. Okay. It actually doesn't matter as a matter of law what her intent was. Hillary Clinton could be charged with a crime. Not saying she will be, but she could be charged with a crime for letting this classified information leak out, for not taking sufficient precautions, whether or not she intended to do so or not. And so to talk about intent, I understand why he did it. I mean, Woodward, in fairness, has also said there were echoes of Watergate in what Hillary Clinton did in not releasing all these emails and in setting up the homebrew server. So it's not like he completely lets her off the hook. But this question of intent, and I might have mentioned this on the show, is kind of a red herring, because whether or not she gets charged or not charged doesn't have to do with her intent. It has to do with the facts as established by federal investigators when this probe is finally done, which we all expect will be before the election.